FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
So, I mean, complexity exists in all kinds of different forms, shapes, and sizes. A termite hill is a complex system. The human nervous system is actually a complex system. If you talk to some biologists, a rainforest is a complex system. Now, what these things have in common is that they look like they're in equilibrium, but they're not. They're actually constantly adapting, highly decentralized, interdependent systems. And this process of adaptation can continue for really quite a long time. And you think to yourself when you look at it, wow, that's in a wonderful equilibrium. That's how we think about the economy. That is, in fact, how economists teach economics. They talk about it in terms of equilibrium. The bad news is, folks, that in fact, we inhabit a complex system that has virtually nothing to do with the neoclassical models that you were all taught in Econ 101. And that's why the economists totally failed to predict the financial crisis. The financial crisis was a product of complexity in the financial system, both in the conventional sense of complexity and in the technical sense. So for me, American power, if you generalize beyond the realm of finance through the geopolitical system, is a perfect example of a highly complex system, which looks like it's in equilibrium, but like all the great empires, all the great powers of the past, is in fact quite close to the edge of chaos. And our nightmare scenario should be that something happens to us like happened to the Soviet Union. For completely different reasons, in a completely different form, it suddenly just falls apart. And I think that the trigger, the catalyst, if you want to switch to chaos theory, the butterfly in the tropical rainforest that flaps its wings and causes the distant thunderstorm, is probably going to be the credibility of fiscal policy. That just seems to me like the obvious place where things can turn nasty. And they turn nasty with amazing speed in that area.
Well, we saw that.